Hi, Kiké. Does today feel any different to you as you get up and move forward with your day? What was it like?
Woke up feeling pretty good. We're pretty fortunate to be in this situation. The 28 guys that are on the active roster right now are the only 28 players in the entire world that woke up this morning with a chance to win the World Series. So we are very fortunate to be in this position. We are very lucky, and it's something that we're not taking for granted. And we're ready for what's ahead of us, and we're trying to finish this tonight.
It seems like you're already very reflective about the accomplishments that you guys have had, but also the bigger goal, and as LeBron would say, finishing your breakfast.
Yeah. That was just how I woke up this morning. The goal is to win the World Series, and we're a game away. So we're not going to be satisfied with what we've done till we accomplish that. So we got 2 games to win one, and hopefully it doesn't take 2 games. Hopefully we can get it done tonight.
With the dynamic that this team has, and as long as you've been a Dodger, and knowing that the future may be different in terms of the complexion of this team, what would it mean to you to win the World Series with this group?
I mean, we've been through a lot as a team, especially the guys that have been here for as long, and the guys that have been even longer than me here have been through even more. We've been through a lot, and if we get the opportunity to get it done this year, it's gonna feel great. Obviously, everybody wants to win the World Series. That's the goal for everybody, and if we accomplish that, it's gonna be pretty special. But I'll probably have a better answer for you after we win the World Series.
Thank you.
Next question is from Dave Vassegh. Go ahead.
Kiké, what's been the talk around the team during the off day yesterday and coming into the clubhouse today? What was kind of the discussion about tonight's game?
That we hope the roof is closed because it's freezing.
Well, I think you'll get that. How big of a challenge is it to harness the emotions that you're talking about and be ready to play tonight?
I don't know. We're taking this as the same way we approached clinching games in the previous 3 rounds. I think for me personally, our 3rd time in this World Series, and this is the first time that we've been up 3-2. So we've been under different circumstances the previous years, but like I said, we're pretty lucky to be in this situation, and we're not going to be satisfied till we get the job done.
Thank you.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Hey, Kiké, back in July when things got started, there were questions about, what a championship after a 60-game season would be worth and what it would mean. Now that you've gone through, everything to get to this point, how do this year's challenges compare to a, quote unquote normal season?
Obviously there's a lot. But I think for us as players, the bigger challenges were off the field. Once we got started, baseball is still baseball, even though there's nobody in the stands or there's only 60 games to go, or the fact that if we don't get the job done in 9 innings, the 10th inning starts with a runner on second. Baseball is baseball. And I think for us, off the field was a bigger challenge. I think, the whole COVID thing affected a lot of people's routines and stuff. And for me, being from Puerto Rico, I haven't seen my family in a really long time. And I think there's a lot of people in that clubhouse that can share that sentiment, that haven't seen their families in a really long time. And besides baseball, I would say that the most challenging part was dealing with the daily life as is.
And the postseason, the way it played out, did it kind of validate the competitive part of this season?
I mean, yeah, postseason is a postseason regardless. First round was a little weird, obviously, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the best two teams in baseball this season are still standing, and there's 28 other teams watching from home. And I think there's 28 teams that would give whatever to be in this situation that the two of us are. And it doesn't matter if we play 60 or 162 games. I bet you the other 28 teams would still want to be here regardless.
Thank you.
Next question is from JB Hoornstra. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kiké. Oh, thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that a lot of guys in the clubhouse have been together for a while. This isn't your first rodeo, but just thinking about this year's team specifically and everything that you've been through, what have you learned about this year's group that you maybe didn't know when the season got started?
I mean, I feel like there's been a lot of times where we've sat as a group, we've sat in front of you guys and we've talked internally and to you guys about, oh, this is the best team we've ever played on. And, this season, I think we can all agree that this is the best team that we've seen since we've been here. But, I mean, as far as something that I learned this year, obviously, is how great Mookie Betts is as a player. Because other than that, I mean, a lot of us have been here for a while, and the ones that are coming up, you get to know them during spring training and all that, and you start listening, you start hearing their names coming up. But playing in the National League, you don't really get to watch American League players that often, and especially on a daily basis. And Mookie Betts is the real deal.
Well, thank you.
Next question's from Tim Brown. Go ahead.
Kiké, I think you may have already referenced the answer to this, but I'm curious, after this past month, you're going to be released from the bubble in a day or two. What's the thing you're most looking forward to doing?
You said released, and it sounded like prison, and I didn't really hear the end of your question.
Released into the wild.
Probably ordering Postmates, just at the top of my head. I don't know. Probably seeing my dogs again. Getting to see my dogs again would be great. Sleeping in my own bed. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I'm really, really, really looking forward to. I'm also having a baby soon, so that's something that I'm really looking forward to. But as of now, I am focused on winning tonight and celebrating a lot. That's it.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Kiké, you said you and other guys have said this is the best team you've played on. Why? I mean, you guys have had really good teams. Game 7 of the World Series in 2017, 106 wins last year. Why is this the best team?
I guess look at the trade deadline. There's a lot of questions about a lot of teams, but there wasn't really a lot of questions about what did the Dodgers need to get over the edge. And that just tells you how complete, how deep we were and we are as a team, that we didn't feel the need to go after somebody to get us over the hump. And I guess, just by the years I've been here, there's always been that question about what do they need and what they don't have. And this year there wasn't really that. We kind of have it all, and it's allowed us to be in this position that we are today.
Was that the feeling way back in February when this all started, and then when this all shut down? Was that obviously in the back of your mind? Hey, like, this might be the best team. We have the best shot to win this.
I mean, no doubt about it. Once we acquired Mookie Betts, people forget that, David Price is not here. We're still here. We lost one of our main components in the bullpen in Fergie, and, we're still here. It just tells you how good of a team we are.
Siguiente pregunta de Claudia Guestro.
Kiké, tengo unas cuantas preguntas. Dave Roberts dijo que no pensará en un juego número 7 para nada. ¿Qué observaste del último enfrentamiento contra Snell para derrotarlo y ganar esta serie mundial hoy?
Tenía buen comando de sus picheos. Era la primera vez que muchos de nosotros nos estábamos enfrentando a él, así que estábamos tratando de ver cómo nos atacaba, lo que le hacían sus picheos. Y nada, siento que hicimos un buen trabajo de sacarlo del juego antes de que se acabara el quinto inning. Lamentablemente caímos en un hueco 5-0 temprano en el juego, pero como quiera, pues le pudimos poner la presión y sacarlo del juego temprano porque pudimos trabajar los conteos, llevar su pitch count bastante alto y lo pudimos sacar del juego antes de que se acabara el quinto.
¿Qué tan impresionante fue ver a Víctor González hacer esos ajustes rápidamente en el montículo y sacar esos outs en la octava entrada del último partido, siendo esta su primera vez en una serie mundial?
Honestamente, nadie, o sea, ninguno del equipo de nosotros estaba impresionado con eso, porque nosotros sabemos que eso es lo que él puede hacer. Nosotros sabemos que no hay situación que sea demasiado grande para Víctor. Víctor no le tiene miedo a nada, lo va encima, va a atacar a la gente y hizo lo que todos nosotros sabíamos que él podía hacer, salió del lío y hizo su trabajo excelentemente.
Y último, ¿qué tan especial es tener a Mookie Betts en ese clubhouse?
Sumamente especial. Yo entiendo que es el mejor, si no es el mejor, pues uno de los 2 mejores jugadores en todas las grandes ligas, y cuando tú puedes tener a ese jugador en tu camerino en vez de en el otro equipo, siempre va a ser especial.
Siguiente pregunta de Diana Alvarado. Adelante.
Hola, Kiké. Me da gusto saludarte. Te veo emocionado. Platícame. Estuviste en el 2017, 2018 buscando este título. ¿Cuáles son tus sentimientos en un día que podría llegar por fin la coronación para los Dodgers?
Nada, emocionado por la oportunidad, por lo que se puede hacer esta noche, pero a la misma vez enfocado y concentrado en el trabajo y en lo que tenemos que hacer. El que estemos arriba en la serie 3-2 no significa que se nos va a hacer fácil como quiera ganar esta serie, así que nosotros vimos lo que nosotros le hicimos a Atlanta, o sea que tenemos entendido lo que puede pasar, así que tenemos que, una vez sean las 7 y 8 de la noche, encargarnos del resto.
En esta temporada atípica, pero que va a ser histórica por la pandemia, Kiké, hablas de que ustedes han sacrificado instantes memorables con sus familias que podrían estar viviendo esta serie mundial. ¿Cuál es tu mensaje para los millones de aficionados de los Dodgers en Los Ángeles? Y esta noche estarán 1,000 coches cargados de fanáticos en el estadio para presenciar el juego.
Pues, yo diría que aunque ellos no hayan podido estar en la grada en la temporada, nosotros sentimos el apoyo y sabemos que están pasando por esto con nosotros. Sabemos que siempre están pendientes, que son fanáticos hasta la muerte y nada, nosotros vamos a tratar de hacer esto para ustedes, que ustedes se lo merecen, llevan mucho tiempo esperando por esto.
Recomiéndales que lo celebren responsablemente, Kiké, de verdad.
Celébrenlo bien, pero responsablemente, pero celebren.
Y la última pregunta de Daniel Lombroso. Adelante.
Gracias, Kiké. Felicidades por lo que vas a ser papá. Yo soy papá primerizo. Prepárate para no dormir. ¿Ya saben qué va a ser? ¿Niño o niña?
Niña.
Mira, pues muchas felicidades. Kiké, ¿qué significaría para ti como latino ganar la Serie Mundial? ¿Qué representa?
Yo no creo que ser latino tenga nada que ver con ganar la Serie Mundial. Yo creo que ganar la Serie Mundial es sumamente especial, no importa dónde tú seas. Cuando tú eres niño, todo el mundo sueña de participar en la Serie Mundial, cuando te gusta la pelota, o sea, el sueño de todo el mundo es jugar en la Serie Mundial, estar en ese 7º juego de la Serie Mundial, bla, bla, bla. Y el sueño de cualquier pelotero es no tan solo jugar en Grandes Ligas, pero llegar a una Serie Mundial y ganarla. He tenido la dicha de jugar en 3, y si Dios quiere, pues la tercera va a ser la vencida, y nada, no sé cómo se va a sentir, porque nunca lo he sentido antes, así que tal vez cuando terminemos el trabajo, pues te pueda decir cómo se siente.
Thank you.